G'day, Sydney. How are you? You good? Oh, what a fucking letdown COVID was, wasn't it? Not enough dead people. Am I right? Nah, come on. We're through this now. I'm a millennial. It was my best shot. No, at the start, they're like, are you worried about COVID? I'm like, no, it's killing old people and Chinese people, and I want to buy a house one day. So I was this close to sending my nan on a cruise to Wuhan, like, bitch, it's time to go. We all wasted this opportunity, didn't we? As a country, I know at the beginning of the lockdowns, I thought, I'll better myself now. That's what I'll do. I'll use this opportunity. Maybe I'll do an online course in philosophy. I'll learn French. Finally, I'll learn that guitar. And then Pornhub was like, do you want premium? And I was like, yes, we'll go with that. I didn't think I'd be a Pornhub premium man my whole life. I've always looked at Pornhub premium a lot like petrol, you know? So I'll never buy premium. I can't. Porn and petrol, very similar like that. I just want it to be cheap and to get me there. That's it, you know? Porn and petrol, exactly the same. I like it to come from the Middle East. That's what I'm saying. I'd quit porn. I was out of it for 2 years. I was furious at myself. I was done. I think it ruins sex. It desensitizes you, right? And I got pulled back into porn. And here's what I noticed coming back to porn. The ads have not improved. Have they? They're still the same low-quality products being advertised on, even though billions of people watch and we're meant to be a sex-positive community, right? It's still the same horny MILF in your area that wants to get fucked and dick pills and anime games. No one advertises there. Do that? What they should. If I worked in marketing, I would exclusively advertise on Pornhub. These are people who are happy, they're focused, they're having a good time. They wouldn't even realise. The next day, they'd just be at Harvey Norman with a stiffy, wouldn't they? You just have to integrate it in. You know, like, oh, you think she sucks? Dyson, you know. You seem to be watching a lot of stepbrother, stepsister shit. Ancestry.com. We'll find your relative distant enough, it's legal to fuck them. Yeah, we did porn, we did meth. Record levels of meth. You beauty, Australia. There's how much meth we've smoked as a country now. The CSIRO did a report that said that the sewer system is draining off into the ocean and they're now catching fish on meth. Yeah, that's how cooked we are. We've got meth head fish here now. I used to be afraid of the sharks. Now you go for a swim, you gotta watch out for some smackhead snapper. Just comes past like, what are you looking at, you fucking cunt? Give us a dart, you mutt. Got a little Bluetooth speaker under the fin. Got a flat cap on. Some esche fish. Fish bye. It's not even funny, it's sad, isn't it? Fish on meth, all their wives are battered. It's terrible. Ariel from The Little Mermaid, she's got scabs all over her. Her hair's falling out, she's sucking sailors off for cash. Under the sea. It's terrific. Yeah, we wasted it. The Western world collapsed over COVID. It's China's time. They didn't waste it, did they? They fucking nailed it. China's going to invade this country. We're fucking done. We're not even going to put up a fight. Our female soldiers are just going to be twerking. Bring the Chinese in. They nailed it. They're going to win the war, and a lot of people worry about that, like, because we're not going to fight, are we? We won't die for our country. My brother, he's at the Anzac age, he's 25. He just spent $800 in a Formula One racing car chair to play Call of Duty in. Him and his friends would just be sitting there playing. They'll go, why'd you buy that, mate? $800. He goes, oh, yeah, you get sore if you sit in a regular chair for like 7 hours. You fucking meant to, mate. His friends would be sitting in that, playing COD with the headphones on. A Chinese tank will come through the house. He'll be like, fuck, how good are the graphics on this, man? A lot of people worry about it. I say it's their time. I welcome the Chinese in. Yeah. I want billions of them here. Better than us. I just want to live in Aussie town. I just give us one street with TABs and chicken parma stores. How good would that be in over 20 years, right? The Chinese-Australian relationship is just flipped. And one day there's Chinese families walking through Aussie town looking for a meal. And the Chinese dads sound like the Aussie dads back in the day. They're like, oh, fucking hell, it's weird in here, isn't it, kids, hey? Listen to the Aussies, they talk weird, don't they? Cunt, what are they saying? trying to pick a restaurant. They're like, we'll eat here, kids. Why, Dad? There's a lot of whiteys eating there. If the Aussies eat there, you know it's authentic, I'll tell you that. We'll have Chinese-Australian mash-up food, you know, where the restaurants will have a semi-racist name like Fair Chinkums, double quarter pandas and Aussie bubble tea. It's just a VB with a golden gay tie in it. And you'll finish your meal and you'll have an Aussie fortune cookie. You crack it open and say, what does yours say? Mine says, Saturdays are for the boys. What does yours say? Mine says, buy a bag tonight, your 15-leg multi's getting up. And I'll be there. I'll be doing stand-up for the Chinese Communist Party. Yeah, I'll be back here at the Guangzhou Comedy Festival in 5 years. And to finish tonight, I thought I'd end with some jokes for the Chinese communists. State-sanctioned approved comedy, just to look for the future here for us all. All right, here we go. Ready? These are quite old-school jokes because mainland China hasn't quite... It's news to stand up. Here we go. Knock, knock. President Xi. President Xi with a big, thick cock. What a sick cunt. We love him. He's all wise. Long live China. Not funny, but an opener. Here we go. An Englishman, an Irishman, and an Australian walk into a bar. Of course they did. They are a degenerate race. My wife, please take my wife. She keeps giving birth to daughters and I'm sick of drowning them in the river. What's the difference between Santa Claus and the Tiananmen Square massacre? Nothing. They are both a work of Western fiction and propaganda and never existed. I've been Amos Gill. You've been great. Thank you very much. Good night.